Can I compost pumpkins? Short answer, yes, you can. Whether in your backyard or a curbside service, pumpkins are awesome to compost. So it happens every fall here in North America after Halloween, after Thanksgiving. It's time to move on from pumpkins and on to other things. Great if you can get some use out of your pumpkin, like in this one, to get out your pumpkin seeds or get some of the flesh out of there to make a pumpkin pie. You can look around too. Some places do have pumpkin donations where food pantries and things like that do accept food donations of pumpkins. But when it's time to compost it in a curbside service, just double check, but most places do accept it. They may want you to cut it up into pieces to fit it in your bin. Otherwise, most curbside services around the country do accept pumpkins. In your backyard, same thing. The more we can create surface area, the better. So cutting it up into pieces, breaking it up, great time to get out the hammer and let the kids smash away or give it a good stomp and put it in the pile. The faster it will break down. One thing to know in your backyard pile, these seeds, they're probably going to want to get going here next year once they get to some warmer weather. So in my experience, all the best pumpkins I've ever grown have grown out of my compost pile. So if you don't want seeds to germinate in your compost pile, you'd want to remove the seeds before you put it in the compost bin in your backyard. But otherwise, just be prepared. You may see some volunteer plants in the spring. The one little asterisk mark that goes along with this is obviously make sure if you have a jack-o'-lantern, take out any tea candles that might be in there, any lights, things like that. Remove anything that may have been, inside the pumpkin. And unfortunately, if you painted your pumpkin, maybe you have a preschooler you didn't trust with a knife, things that were painted with latex paint or other things like that would have to be discarded. But if you have a regular old pumpkin, feel free to break it up, throw it in your compost bin in the backyard or at the curbside, and off you go. If you have any questions, let us know. And otherwise, happy composting.